All right, this is Corey with Concert Crap, and I'm speaking here with Michael from The Aesthetic. How you doing today, Michael?
Not half bad, just getting the day started.
All right, man, let's get into it. You are part of The Aesthetic. What is it all about? Go for it.
Well, basically, it was a project that myself and a friend Zack from California started
Hmm.
because we were kind of just tired of constantly writing metal. So we both came from metal bands. I was in a band around Seattle called Projections, and he played for a band on Media Scare that was known as Reformers.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, we just got tired of playing metal. It's been 10 years, and I finally decided I wanted to slow it down a bit, play some rock and roll.
And what do you like more about rock and roll than you do metal that you wanted to play it so much?
Well, each of them has their own things about them that I really enjoy. Like with metal, there's that energy, like there's this constant flow of energy, just on whether it be on the stage or within the crowd or something like that. But rock and roll, it's just people can understand you. So like
Hmm.
and stuff like that. That was a big portion of it. Plus, I just singing for me is just a fun. I've done it ever since I was little. So rock gives me that ability for one to reach people who like my mother who would listen to my metal bands. Um, but now she has something she can listen to. But yeah, it's just a good time.
You're doing it for everybody, right? Like your mom,
Mm-hmm.
everybody. So like I feel like too, nothing against metal because I love metal. I'm a big metalhead. I mean, rock and roll can reach more people. Is that another reason why you chose to go that direction too?
It is. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a long time. I've written a lot of acoustic music and everything like that. I know Zach's done his fair share of stuff as well, but it was just time to do something that like at work. I work with a bunch of old guys, and I was like, "Oh, you're in a rock band," and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, it's a rock band." Like, we'll have to come see you, and I'm like, "I don't think it's you guys' kind of rock. It's that growling, screaming stuff." So yeah,
Can
but
you Sorry, can you talk about how you and Zach, because it's just you two so far officially in the band, is that correct?
correct. We are trying to find members. Essentially, right now, Zach and I are the writing force.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how much touring and shows Zach is going to be playing, just because he's down in San Francisco.
Uh-huh.
But he does all the production and all the instrumental writing and stuff like that. Um, but we met on a tour with my band and his band down in California.
Hmm.
Played a couple shows in what is it, Eureka,
Uh-huh.
Eureka, Bedford, Oregon. So, but yeah, we've been trying to find members for live purposes for a while now. I mean, obviously we just released this and kind of became known to the general public, I guess. So now it's just about kind of building and getting to the point where we can actually put this show on a stage.
How difficult was it? Okay, sorry, we're gonna jump into your EP that was released a couple weeks ago, Abandoned Homes EP. You guys should check it out if you haven't already picked it up. Um, why did you decide to just do it yourself, you and him, an EP, and not wait for a full band?
We've actually been working on this since January of last year.
Uh-huh.
That's when the instrumentals were getting written. I just I got to the point where I was tired of waiting because I've been trying to find, band members. It's hard
Uh-huh.
up here, especially when you get into, transitioning from metal to rock and roll. It's hard
Uh-huh.
to find dedicated musicians that are going to, come through and actually, be ready for practice, right? You get a lot of people who want to be in bands, but you don't get a lot of people who have that drive and the dedication that realistically I wanna find, because I mean realistically I put a lot into music in the last 6-7 years,
Mhm.
everything I have. So it's hard to find people like that don't just want to be in a band for the title. It's hard, and that's not what I want. I want to have someone who, one, they care about what they look like on stage.
Mhm.
They care about those notes that they miss. Someone who's pretty much as dedicated as I am, which might be a pipe dream. It might be unrealistic, but I'm gonna wait.
Have you gotten reception from anybody that has been like you are considering that you would like in the band?
Yeah, we've got. Actually, I had a friend from over in when I used to live in Nevada. Had a friend who wanted to join, and he's getting ready actually to move up to the Northwest. So honestly, that's a pretty decent shot there. But we've got like a couple different drummers and guitarists. It's just a matter of bringing everybody together and getting something that actually is cohesive.
How many members are you trying to lock down?
Ideally, I'd like to have the standard two guitars, bass, vocals, and drums.
Hmm.
But I'm also not against because there's a lot of guitar work in there, so it wouldn't bother me if there was a third guitarist. So
What are you going to be in the band once you get that all settled? Hopefully.
well, I just do vocals,
Hmm.
so I can play guitar and bass, everything like that, but primarily I just like to do vocals. A long time ago, I was in a band that the vocalist didn't. It was clear that he didn't really care about how he was perceived on stage and everything like that. There wasn't that when in between songs he didn't know what to say. While he was on songs, he's like turned away from the crowd and everything like that. And I saw that, and at that point in time, I was like, okay, that's not the type of vocalist I want in my band.
Uh-huh.
So they took the reins and decided to become a vocalist myself. That because not to sound like a douche, but in reality, aside from general musicians, a lot of people tend to look at the vocalist a lot,
Hmm.
and so you have solid vocalists to be come out as anything really.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, it is. I feel like to do in this day and age, sometimes you can only. I mean, you recorded this EP. Uh, I feel like it's better sometimes too if you do all the work yourself because you know you can do it yourself. Were you in that kind of mindset?
Pretty much. So the last couple bands that I've been in, I did a lot of the working, like the booking tours and paying for this, that, and another thing.
Uh-huh.
And at this point, between me and Zack, he did the production, and I did pretty much everything else as far as like the promotion stuff like that. So it was a lot more. It was a lot more comfortable for myself to funnel a bunch of money into something that was just me and not have to worry about four other people
Hmm.
not paying way kind of thing.
What has been the reception since you guys released that EP?
So far, from what I've heard, it's been good. And I've seen a couple reviews that honestly kind of made me feel like a giddy little girl, which is great. But everybody that we've shown it to has been relatively impressed. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for how we move forward.
How long did it take you to actually put all that together and release it?
Well, the instrumentals, because like I said, Zack lives in the San Francisco area. The instrumentals, when we started back in January, Zack had all 5 songs plus another song that we didn't end up using
Hmm.
within literally 12 days. So he's pretty much amazing. But then it took me a while. I was placing everything. I'm really particular about how I put things into songs, like the words that I use.
Uh-huh.
So it was a longer process for me to place everything. But then he finally came up and recorded in August. He came up from San Francisco to Seattle to record the vocals, and everything was done, like mastered and stuff, I think September or October.
Hmm. Where did you draw your inspiration when creating the lyrics and like saying to Zack like, "Hey, this works good, this works well"? Was it more him saying like, "Oh, this works well," or was it more like you?
Well, as far as the lyrics and everything like that goes, that was all based off of like personal experience and a couple experiences from those that were close to me.
Uh-huh.
And so, but then placing the like melodies and everything like that, it was just kind of I listened to a bunch of different bands. A lot of it came from stylings like Adam Lazzara and Anthony Green,
Hmm.
those type of vocalists. Just trying to do something slightly different, but still my own kind of thing.
Hmm.
So realistically, that's about it.
Yeah, actually, that's what I was hearing. Like, I heard a lot of like Circa Survive, Taking Back Sunday, kind of in your music, which was pretty cool. So if fans haven't heard of you and your band yet, or hopefully soon to be band, they should check it out. So I know you guys have been a band for a little more than a year now. Like, what? Obviously, you've accomplished this EP release, but what else are you hoping to accomplish within the next few months?
Well, right now, I mean, obviously, main goal number one is finding members.
Mm-hmm.
But Zach and I have also started working on the second set of songs. So if we're going to do, I'm not sure if it's going to be an EP or if we'll end up doing a full length or something like that. But right now in the gun, we've got 6 songs loaded. So it's just a matter of getting those vocals placed and everything like that, and getting that recorded, and also deciding if we want to do some more, or if we want to just do a second EP as well.
And what does the rest of the 20... You kind of just touched up on it right now, but is there anything else that the 2016 holds for the aesthetic?
Assuming we get some members, probably hopefully some shows, maybe a short run of dates in the Northwest. But other than that, just pumping out new music, trying to put ourselves into the ears of as many people as possible. That's part of the reason we released this one for free. I mean, you can buy it on iTunes or listen to it on Spotify or anything like that, but you can also go download it for free off of our Bandcamp. And reason being is because obviously it's not about money for us right now. So I don't expect people to want to pay for a band that they've never heard. I don't expect people. Ideally, if I could, I'd just give away all the music for free forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a matter of getting into the ears of as many human beings as possible, having them share with their friends, who share with their friends, etc.
All right, man. Is there anything else you want to say about your band, about touring members, about anything at all?
No, not really. I think we covered most everything. I mean, if you haven't listened to us yet, definitely go check us out. You can find us, like I said, Spotify, Bandcamp, iTunes, pretty much any major distributor, or check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more updates.
All right, and like he said, the EP is available now. We will leave the link at the bottom of the page for you guys. Let us know what you think of the aesthetic in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. This has been Corey with Concert Crap, and we'll see you guys next time.